Well, but his original line about Jordan Poole, as far as the Warriors betting on the future, do you feel like last game with what Moses Moody did we saw Jonathan Kuminga start, even though he didn't play well, but Jordan Poole finished out with 18 fourth quarter points, like their bet on the future looks at least a lot better than it did maybe midway through this season?
Now, what if let me go.
Okay.
What if, because I talk to Evan all the time, what if I told Evan, I'm the biggest Moody advocate, but I loved everything about last night, but damn, Evan, let me just ask you, so are you changing, if you had already, what you thought of Moody before just based on one game? Because excited as I am about Moody,
that,
I'm taking in last night as that was a great game for him, but I don't expect him to get momentum because of the top 9 that we mentioned early.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you. I think he only played that many minutes, one, because Klay Thompson was a late scratch, and two, he played well in his first 10 minutes, and J.K. unfortunately didn't, so Kerr just let him keep playing, and he kept playing well, and so, I mean, I think that's been his approach with the young guys all year. It's like if you prove you are able to earn those minutes, they'll give them to you, but unfortunately, if he doesn't play well in the first 7, there is a shorter leash for him than like those top 8 guys you talked about.
Let me throw this one out there, because I think we're going to get a variety of answers.
Give it to him.
Jonathan Kuminga is finishing up his second season in the NBA, second regular season.
Incredible.
He did not play college basketball. He played in the G League. I think he came in at 19 years old. He came into the league. All right. So Kuminga's played 2 years.
Okay.
What grade would you give the Warriors for developing Kuminga? 2 years into his career. Give me a grade for the job the Warriors did so far through 2 years of developing Jonathan Kuminga.
I'll be honest with you, Steiny, I'm going to go B-.
Okay.
And if somebody wants to come down my road, because I believe, like Wiseman, I'm still hanging on to him to affect this grade, there were too many DMPs that I know why they feel they gave him the DMPs, talking about Kuminga. I feel like he would be further along had you just kind of, you know what, we understand he's young, but you're going to grow and learn on the job. He might be further along. But he had to play that head game, and maybe they wanted him to play that head game with himself to get where he's at now. But me, and I'm no NBA coach, I would have done it differently. Because I feel like him? A B-.
That's not that bad. I mean, that's not a bad.
Yeah.
I was
getting ready for you to shout.
I'm probably at about a B. And maybe even a B+ just to be that guy, kind of. Yeah. Because, like, could it have been a little better? Sure. But I really do think that the way the Warriors are developing, or the way they have to develop guys, is different.
Because they're stakes.
Like, Jonathan Kuminga is going to have a harder development period on this team. And so I look at it now. Okay, so we're 2 years into Jonathan Kuminga, and I don't know what he's playing. So he's 16 minutes a game.
Right.
I don't know, 18. I should know this off the top of my head, but I don't. The point is he's playing 18, 20 minutes a game. Some people would like him to play more.
Okay.
And it's been deliberate. Let me see what he's got here. I want to make this right. 20.8. 17 minutes last year, 21 minutes this year. I realize that a lot of Warrior fans would like him to play more.
Okay.
But I feel like they've developed him into a player who, even though he's playing not as much as you'd like, the minutes he's playing, he finally has a clue. That might be too strong, but he really is understanding what his role is and how he has to play now to get on the court. He's got a lot of game that he can't really unveil, or maybe not ready to unveil yet, or still has to work on unveiling. But over the course of the year or 2 years, he's figured out, or they've finally instilled in him, look, you've got a skill. You can guard on the ball. Like, that's something you're really good at. Can you keep doing that? Because if you can keep doing that, if you show us you can guard on the ball, you're, boom, 15 minutes automatic, Jonathan. You're going to get 15, 18, 20 minutes automatic. And he now comes into games, to me, with a clue of how he wants to play, and he's made it his foundation, at least now at 21, I got to go out there and defend the ball. I got to defend the point of attack. And anything else is kind of gravy. So what I'm getting at is I kind of think they've done a good job of, and we'll see, the playoffs are going to be huge.
Incredible.
Because all you want out of Kuminga are productive minutes, whether it's 12 minutes, 15, 20. You need Kuminga to be productive in that time.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's more equipped now to finally be productive after 2 years than he's been at any time, up to now.
And you know what? That was well said. And on top of that, Steiny, what he's figured out is he can impact the game, and it's not just putting the ball in the hole. If it's picking somebody up 94 feet, he has shown us he could be that difference maker that way, as opposed to just being, Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
So we'll see. One more thing that this is old, but it's new because it's sitting with me. And while I had in the doctor's office yesterday, I was thinking about it. Dude, you could write about this, Donnie, and you talked about it. Okay, last year was incredible, right? They came out of nowhere. Stephen A. Smith, he was the only one that said they had a possible chance to win it. But Steiny, when you talk about dynasties and this core being the same core, I know, Dub Nation, I'm getting ahead of myself, but I really mean what I'm about to tell you. Is somehow they get this done, the Magic Lakers, the Bird Celtics, Michael even, you guys step aside because
Celtics
this would be
great.
But yeah, and I'm with you, but Steiny, not if you go get this one, oh my goodness, Steiny.
Goo.
This would be Grandma Ma version of them getting it done, going back to back.
Daryl, this is what I was trying to tell Steph Curry.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. And he talked about it.
Like the Celtics
he said it wasn't easy.
81, 84, 86.
Okay.
That's 5 years.
Yeah, got it.
3 titles, 5 years.
No
Warriors
doubt.
are 4 and 9. I mean,
this started in 14.
They're spitting
15.
on those Celtics now.
Yeah, no doubt.
Now,
Mike did go away for 2.
We got hurt. We got hurt by Lenny Bias.
Oh, man.
Maybe it could have stretched.
Man.
But